What's up, Panther Nation? We're getting ready for that preseason game against the New England Patriots. So, what I'm looking for going into this game, I'm going to be scouting the quarterbacks, I'm going to be scouting the wide receivers, the offensive line, the defensive line, the cornerbacks, Cornelder and Golden, specifically. And we're going to be looking at how is that 3-4 defense going to keep us out of trouble today? How good is it against an actual top tier team? Yeah, and even though the Pats don't use like a good chunk of their plays, we'll still see enough to where they'll expose our weaknesses, whatever they may be, because New England players are coached to go 100% in every game, even if it's preseason. So, you know, you're still looking at a lot of heavily executed basic plays by New England, even though they're holding at least half of the playbook back. Over half, mostly. So as I explained in that 3-4 defense video, everything builds on each other. It's a chemical chain. If one thing doesn't work, the rest start to degrade, and then you get injuries. And the same was true back in 2016 when the right tackle position started to degrade, or left tackle position. I should say both, really. But we had injuries back in 2016 with both. So it started to degrade every part of the chain. It's a full circle chain. Everything is supposed to work in tandem with each other in order for it to be a well-oiled machine. And my issue with this is, the corners are supposed to stop the outside runs. The linebackers are supposed to... the inside linebacker is supposed to look for inside runs, like draws, ISOs, stuff like that. But the D-line's got to do their job. If the D-line does not do their job, everybody gets out of sync on the defense, except for the secondary. The safeties, more specifically. The safeties, their only job is to protect on passing lanes. That's it. Really. With the 3-4 defense. And be in the right spot at the right time to help out or take over on play if a corner needs help. So, if everything works as it should on defense, you should see the balance shift back to the offense. The pressure goes back to the offense. So, the offensive line has to protect in order for the quarterback to stay healthy, which is Cam Newton. And I'm told the starters are going to be in there for the first 3 or 4 series of this game. So that should be interesting. We're going to find out exactly how good these starters are versus actual opponents. You're going to see Brady a little bit as well. You're going to see a couple of these other star players duke it out with our defensive players. So we're going to know exactly what we're dealing with. And know what that balance is. The run game looks solid. I'm not worried about that. It's the pass protection. The pass protection is what I'm actually going to be scouting heavily in this game, because New England's going to be throwing their best defensive pass rushers at us. So we're going to know exactly how strong this offensive line is today. That's a strong test for this offensive line. So, being that is what it is, you're going to see a lot of easy check down passes to Christian McCaffrey. Now, the thing is, New England knows how to deal with check downs. So we're going to have to get inventive. And that's where Ron and Norv Turner come in here. Because these guys have to figure out a way to counteract that today. You can't just be a one-trick pony on offense. And that's what we've been against the Bills. That's what we've been against the Bears in preseason game 1. But, again, I say these are just the basic plays. Checkdowns are good. In certain instances, they are good. But they can't be all you have. You did see us air it out a good maybe 30% of the Bills game, but it's not enough to really get an idea of how good our long game is. So maybe today we'll see a little bit more of a push on the long ball, and we'll see how good these quarterbacks' arms really are under pressure. So we're looking at the wide receivers. We're scouting everything, really. Hopefully, everything goes according to plan. Everything goes smoothly. And it'll be a good game. I like our second string. I like our third string. I like our fourth. We just really need to push today. And we're going to find out exactly who we are today. Don't worry about a loss today. It's only preseason. Everybody's hitting the panic button. Everybody's just, oh, we lost. We lost to the Bills. We lost to the Bills. No. Don't hit the panic button yet, guys. It's only preseason. These games don't count. I don't know why people get the idea that these games count. They don't. Yes, we would like a win. We would like to go 4-0 in preseason, but is that realistic? No. Most years we go 2-2 in preseason, even 1-3 in preseason, and we turned out just fine. We've made a playoff push. We get 8-9 wins in regular season, so it's not a problem. So don't be alarmed at the results. Be alarmed at how we got the results during the Bills game. Because every part started to degrade during that Bills game. And I've had people tell me, we looked awful on such and such and such and such. And I'm like, yes, we did. But it's only preseason. Again, you're dealing with second string, third string, fourth string. Come on. We haven't even seen the first string stars yet. We're about to tonight. So do not panic until week 1. If we lose to the Rams, then we can start being a little bit more concerned and a little bit more wary of what's going wrong. And by week 3 of regular season, we'll start to see patterns on what we need to fix and what we need to live alone. So, with that being said, enjoy this preseason game against the Pats. Hope you guys enjoy it and have a lot of fun. It doesn't count, but we're going to see a lot of these star players in action for the first 3 or 4 series. So, I'll see you guys at halftime, and then for a post-game wrap-up video with grades. Now, how many videos that's going to be post-game, I don't know, because my phone was being really, really wonky when I was trying to record that and just kept cutting it off, so I did it in parts. So, if it does it again, don't be surprised. Just wait for the parts to come up, and if I don't get them uploaded, you'll know why. It's technical difficulties. But I'll have them uploaded by tomorrow, hopefully. So, either way, these videos will be on my phone, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for understanding and being patient with me through those technical difficulties. We had them last year as well, so hopefully it's not going to persist. Alright, and again, 1 video before the preseason game, maybe 2 next week. Look for that. We're going to revisit the schedule, the regular schedule, for round 2, the second look at the regular schedule, and we're going to determine what we're doing with after this preseason game. So, look for that video next week. Thank you guys so much for your support. Let's get those subscriber counts up to 350, man. I'm happy. I'm really happy that we have 338 right now, but I'd love to see 350. Thank you so much, and I will see you at halftime. Keep pounding.